While our soldiers guard the borders during these tense times, let's salute their spirit through cinema. Here are 5 must watch powerful Indian war films that really show what they've been doing and will ignite the patriot in you. The first one has to be Uri.
100%.
You know, that's one of the first films I saw where people gave a standing ovation in the cinema hall.
Yeah.
And the way it's been done, Aditya Dhar has killed it. Vicky Kaushal, we all know, was amazing. But that story and bringing that back to life is not an easy task.
Also, this film, at the same time, it deals with both the pride and the pain of a soldier.
Yeah.
And losing their brothers
Yes.
in the battle. And not just as a war film or as a salutation to the big, brave act of Indian soldiers. It
Yeah.
also technically is up there.
Yeah.
So it's a great film to watch.
Yes. And the second one has to be Border.
Yeah, 100%.
Sunny Deol and Jackie Shroff.
Yes.
Oh my God. I think this is directed by JP Datta.
Yeah, and it has a huge cast, and they all give their 100% in
Yes.
the film. And this film is about the 1971 war.
Yeah. Which was the last war that we fought.
And it just doesn't talk about what the soldiers go through during those times. It also talks about the personal sacrifices which their family members also have to do in times of war. And it's a great representation
Yeah.
of both sides, both the soldiers and their family. And it's definitely a must watch.
The third one has to be Fighter.
Yes.
This is not an event film. It's not something that is based out of real life scenarios.
Yeah.
But it's practically the same situation that's happening right now. It's our Indian armed forces, especially the Air Force, fighting the enemy. And this film really shows what goes down and how it works and what happens in a soldier's mind while they're in air and how they have to, balance things out and win for the nation.
And especially Air Force is something like that is like the most important part of any army force, be it any country, because without air support there is no war you can win. You take it back to even world wars, and this film is a good example of that. The fourth film which we want to mention is Major, a film by Advishesh.
Yes.
This film is about the late Major Sandeep Unnikrishnan, and this film is very close to the heart, and it hits you very hard because it's about a major who put himself in front of both the innocent lives and his fellow soldiers. And this while protecting from a cowardly act done by terrorists. And this sacrifice has to be remembered then, now, and forever.
Yeah, 100%. The fifth one is Sher Shah. This film talks about Vikram Batra, who was martyred during the Kargil war, and his life story, and shows what all a soldier goes through with the beats of his life. And man, it was mind blowing.
Yeah, it takes courage of one man, and sometimes that one man has to be the leader. And has to rally his troops. And they go and regain the posts back which have been taken from us, and it's a great story.
Our thoughts and prayers are with the soldiers who are fighting for the country and safeguarding us, the civilians. And these 5 films should be a must watch during these times, because it will give you that motivation and that patriotism for you that is needed right now.
And many more such films have to be made in the Indian film industry, and the least we can do is remember those brave fighters and their sacrifices forever in the form of
films. Watch these films and let us know what you think about them, and we'll see you in the next one.
Jai Hind.